Just yesterday, Bill C-30 was introduced to the House of Commons. If passed, the bill will allow the police force to work closely with internet service providers and cell phone companies to view any personal information without warrant.
While I understand the purpose behind the bill, it's a little bit worrying. Every time you hear about the government saying we'd like warrantless access to more information, you have to ask what's wrong with the current system and whether or not that's really the reason that they're asking for the information.
Ben Shapiro is an analyst with an online security information website and is skeptical of any changes the government is looking to make.
In terms of access, when the police want information about a subscriber online, they'll go to the ISP and make the request, and then it's up to the ISP to decide whether or not they'd like to hand the information over. Right now, to get information, most of the ISPs are being fairly responsive in those access requests. In fact, 95% of the access requests are being fulfilled today. So one has to ask the question of what's wrong with the current law and why do we need to replace it?
Not only is the bill receiving skepticism from professionals, it hasn't garnered any support from the official opposition either. Despite this, the Conservative government is moving forward with the bill. If passed, Canada will be the final G8 country to make this lawful access move. We hit the campus to find out what students think of the proposed bill.
I think that's a huge violation of privacy, just because what people do, at home on their computers is really none of the government's business.
Well, I think it's obviously a little bit of an invasion of privacy, and that's probably why it's slightly controversial.
The Conservative government has attempted to pass similar legislation like Bill C-50 and Bill C-51 in the past, but were unable to because of the election that was called last spring. Now that the Conservative government has a majority, many are speculating that the legislation will be much more successful this time around. If you disagree with the bill and want to get involved in stopping it, the best way is to contact your local MPP. I'm Alicia Hayashi for Ryerson TV.